Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I recently became debt-free and are now working on saving up 6 months worth of expenses for a fully funded emergency fund. We use a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing methods to stay on track because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, hey you guys, I am so excited to be hanging out with you today. In this video, I am going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,870 for the second week of March. And I did switch up a few of my categories, like how much I'm stuffing into some of my categories. So it'll be a little bit different from last week. But let's go ahead and pull out this bound budget binder here. And I'm just gonna flip to my weekly wallet tracker page, because I told you guys last week that I would kind of show you what I do with this, and I might just have to keep it over here so that you guys can see it okay. So I don't have a date when these will be available in the shop. They're currently in production, and I will do a video where I like flip through it so you guys can see what is all in here. Once I get them in, this is just like a prototype. It's like my sample that I got, and I did make some changes to it. So it's not gonna be exactly this, but it's still gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna start with taking out my receipts and cleaning out my change here. And this is the Poppy Flyleaf. So they come in all 3 colors, the same as the Poppy wallets, and they are currently available and not sold out, which I am very proud of. That was like my main goal. But I'm gonna scan those receipts into my Fetch Rewards app, and I will leave my promo code up on, or I suppose it's more of a referral code, but if you use that code and want to check out Fetch Rewards, you get bonus points. And basically when you scan in receipts, those receipts turn into points, and then you can accumulate those points and redeem them for gift cards. So it's a pretty simple rewards app to use, and I absolutely love it. I am not sponsored by Fetch Rewards or anything. I really love it. So highly recommend. I've gotten some pretty sweet gift cards using that rewards app. So let's see here. We're going to start with figuring out how much was spent out of my envelopes. So groceries, we started with 20 and we still have 20. So we spent 0. Emily, this is my personal spending money. I started with 25 and I have $8 left over. Which means I spent 17. So then remaining in groceries, I have 20 because I spent nothing. Remaining in mine, I had 8. Eating out. Oops, did I skip over this? Okay, I think I accidentally, oh no, I didn't. So eating out still has 10. We started with 20. So I spent 10. And then it looks like drinks, I spent none. I spent none out of kids. So we'll do zeros for those. And then nails, I spent the entire 60. So that's my nails plus a tip. All right, and then kindness and miscellaneous. Well, kindness still has 5, so I spent nothing out of there, but I did spend 5 out of miscellaneous, meaning we have 0 left. Okay, so I'll hold this up so you guys can see it better, but at the end of each week, I just go through and figure out how much I spent out of my envelopes and then how much I have remaining, and then I kind of just base how much I'm gonna cash stuff off of those numbers. And so for groceries, this week I planned 25, so we're gonna just be adding $5 into this one. And I have to say this in every video or else people get confused, but I don't cash stuff our entire grocery budget. I just cash stuff maybe like $100 a month, $25 a week, and this is just for things that we might need to run out and grab. During the week, I do the majority of my grocery shopping online because it helps me stay in budget and it saves me time. So that money stays in our checking account. So $25 is what I have planned for my personal spending money. We did cut our personal spending money in half this month since we're moving, and we just wanted to kind of add more to our savings. So then eating out is gonna have 30 because I am adding 20 to it. I've been doing a better job of bringing like snacks and stuff to the shop, so I've not been going and getting lunch as often. I did one time last week, which is why $10 was spent, but all right. And then drinks, I budgeted 20, so we're just gonna roll that over. Kids, same thing. Nails is not gonna get anything. I just got a fill, so we don't need to fill that envelope yet. Kindness is gonna get rolled over, and then miscellaneous is getting a 5. All right, and that is it for my wallet. Pretty easy. So next week, what I will do is I will do the same thing, but down here in this section, and then I will use this page here to plan weeks 3 and weeks 4. And week 4. I am not gonna use the cash planning page in here because I did, like I said, I switched some things up. So I'm actually gonna be using my notepad, and this is one of the reasons I love having the notepad is for weeks where I do decide to kind of switch things up a bit. So we are going to be looking at this off camera because I think it's gonna potentially take up too much space. I had a couple requests to bring my cash tray like down a little bit so that people could see all the money. And then I don't have my black binder that I usually have up here, so I'm putting these up here so it doesn't look so bare. I don't really like the way it looks, but it's fine. We're gonna get to cash stuffing because I gotta get to the shop and pack your guys' orders from the restock and the launch. So I got 114 orders packed yesterday by myself. I was pretty proud of that. We have 386 left. So, well, that was when I looked yesterday before I left. We had 386 left. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our high priority. And we are gonna start with groceries. And so I budgeted 25. I put 5 in my wallet, so we're just gonna add 20 to this envelope. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, and 10. And I have duplicate envelopes because my husband and I share these envelopes, and so this way he can come grab cash out of here for this kind of thing. So 25, whether it's for like clothing for himself or groceries or anything. So now we have 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 375 in clothing. And this is for adult clothing. We have a separate envelope for kids clothing. Beauty is getting a 20. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 190 in beauty. Household is getting 40. I'm trying to build this one up since we're moving and I like don't know what we're almost out of as far as like cleaning supplies and stuff. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 165. Oh my gosh, we are so excited. So today is Tuesday and I normally don't cash stuff until Thursday or Friday, but since we're closing later this week, I just want to like make sure that I have this done because I always prioritize my cash stuffing because it's so incredibly important to me. Just like knowing that all of our money is like organized and taken care of. So pet care got 20, so now it has 70. I did pull 200 out because I mentioned last week that we had a dog pass away and we did have her cremated, and so that was $200. So I pulled that out of here. Vehicle maintenance is getting skipped this week. Lawn care is getting 20. So now we have 500 set aside in a different binder, and then 520, 540, 545. Medical is getting 50. So now we have $1,500, and this money is actually in the bank because medical is more like a true sinking fund where we don't really plan on spending this money anytime soon, so I keep it in the bank. So we have $1,550 in our medical fund. Copays is getting 20. So now we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 175. Health is getting 20. So now it has 60. The difference between health and medical is for like medical bills. Health is for like vitamins, supplements, and things like that. Tax prep is getting a 50. we should be getting our bill soon. Our taxes are done, so we should be getting a bill to pay our CPA. So I should know how much we owe. This was the first year we had 3 businesses and our personal returns that they filed, so I just don't know how much it's going to be. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 550. So 1,550. And then that is it for high priority. So next we'll do low priority. And eating out is getting 20. I did budget 40, but I put 20 in my wallet, and then this can be for Chris if he wants to grab anything. Drinks is getting 40, I believe. Yes, because I did not spend that out of my wallet, so the full 40 will go in this envelope. I already stuffed my personal spending money. Chris is getting his 25, so now he has 45. He must have grabbed a 5 out of there at some point. Self-care, I was doing 40 a week, and now I'm gonna bring it down to 20 for this month, so we have 80. I have 80. This is mostly my nail envelope, but I mean, Chris can definitely pull out of it if he wants to. So Chris must still have this money in his wallet. He was gonna take me out on a date on Friday, but then our babysitter was sick, so it didn't end up happening. So he must still have that money in his wallet. But family fun, oh my gosh, is not getting stuffed, but I haven't pulled this out in a while, but we have 170 in here. Gifts though is getting stuffed, I believe. Yes, 25. All right, so 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, 140, 145 in gifts. Home is getting 50. So now it has 100, 200, 253, 310. There's a couple things I want to get for the new house. So I'm trying to stuff a little bit more in there. And then the house is a bit bigger, so I want to make sure that if I need anything for like organizing. So I'm stuffing organizing too. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Oh yeah. The money that I was going to stuff in organizing, I moved it to a different envelope, which you'll see in a minute. I'm pausing the freeze dryer for right now. Renovations is getting 100. So we need to finish all of the projects in this house so that we can list it. So 1,000, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, $1,900 in renovations. Hockey rink is getting skipped. So the next envelope, so travel is getting skipped. Miscellaneous, I budgeted 5, but I already put that in my wallet. And then the other envelope that I'm stuffing in here is canning. So we're gonna do $25. I want to get a pressure canner, or a pressure thing. So they're, I don't even remember. It's like 100 and something, I think. So that is it for low priority. Because there are some things that you need to can with a pressure cooker. I think it's called a pressure cooker. Okay, so sinking funds. This is our kids binder. So I've had a lot of requests for a dashboard that says kids binder or kids sinking funds. So I think I'm going to make a dashboard that says kids binder. I've had enough requests that I'm willing to do that. So kids clothing is getting 25. I mean, it's going to take me 5 seconds to design it because I'm going to use this exact same template, but when I order these, I have to order several. So that's why sometimes if I don't have a ton of requests for a certain dashboard, I won't make it quite yet because like I said, I have to order several of them at once. So 100, 120, 130, 140, oh my gosh, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. So $190 in kids clothing. Wait, I did stuff that. All right, school expenses. I did move some money around in this binder as well so we could stuff this. So now school expenses has 20. This is a new envelope. All the school expenses keep popping up on us. Back to school. We are doing just 10 this week. So now back to school, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 500, 510. So that's fun. Be able to do a placeholder in there. Birthday parties is getting skipped. So Liam decided he wanted to have a hockey birthday party. I know, shocking. So we're gonna have it at the ice rink, and it's like $220 to rent the ice for an hour and then the conference room for an hour after. So pretty excited about that. Hockey is getting skipped. Gymnastics is getting $25. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'll have enough to pay myself back from paying for her second session. 120, 40, 50, 55, 60. I think it was like $190 or maybe I rounded up to 200. I don't remember. Each of the kids gets 5. So now Liam has 20. He and Rowan did use some of their cash for the book fair. So Eli's also getting 5. Eli and Bristol have not spent any of theirs. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Can always tell how many weeks I've been cash stuffing these because I do 5 a week for each kid. So 8 weeks, right? No, more than that. 9 weeks. I think it's 9 weeks. I don't know. Math is hard. Okay. Rowan has 20, 25, 30, 35. Bristol is also getting 5. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I just confirmed in my head it's 9. This is the 9th week that we have stuffed these kids' envelopes. It's just crazy how fast it can accumulate. Kids miscellaneous is getting a 10. So now we have 70 in here. It's just for anything random we forget to budget for. All right, and that's it for kids sinking funds. Next we'll do holiday. All right, so Valentine's Day, I actually budgeted 5 so that we could get this up to 50 and I can condense this. So 20, 40, 45, 50 in Valentine's Day. Easter is getting 20. So now we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320. Mother's Day is getting 10. So now it has 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200 in Mother's Day. Father's Day is getting a 5. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. Fourth of July is getting skipped. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday is getting 15. So now Black Friday has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5 and 10. Our goal is 500 by Black Friday. So Christmas is getting 50. So now we have 500, 550, 650, 670, 680. So $680 in Christmas. New Year's Eve is getting skipped. Seasons is fully funded with, I think, 500. And then seasonal decor is getting 20. So now we have 102, 3, 354, 20, 45, $445 in seasonal decor. And that is it for our holiday sinking funds. So next we will do our savings challenges. So we'll start with the $1 savings challenge. And this is the money that I had left over in my personal spending. So we're gonna add $3 to the $1 savings challenge. And I did condense it. Last time I did a cash condensing. And then we just have 1.5 to add. So this will probably be a little bit uneventful this month just because Chris and I are stuffing half as much as we normally do into our personal spending money, but that is okay. All right, next we're gonna do our 10K savings challenge. And we are on the second week of March. So we are gonna be stuffing 300. I could probably move these down here now. Move that up a little bit because our next binder is big, so. I do this every time. I try to put it in sideways, knowing that it's a little more tricky. And then we will just color in this bubble here. All right. And then the last one we will do is our 1 month ahead. Oh, was that already open? Okay, so for rent and mortgage, we are coloring in 5 houses. So I hit some of these big ones hard this week. So we're gonna do $400 into this one. I'm trying to decide what I want to do after this, if I want to do the 1 month ahead again, or if I want to do something different just for fun. Like I might add in the 5K and the 2.5K savings challenges. I don't know. And I saw your guys' comments last week. I did fix this just so we're clear. For health insurance, we are doing 250. Which is 5 crosses, and I promised to do 5 this time. Okay, and then let's see, heating and cooling, that's the last one that we're doing. And we are doing 50 for this one. So we're coloring in 5 hats. I'm just thinking I'm short of 5. So I must have stuffed a 5 in my wallet or something, or didn't. I stuffed a 5 in the wrong place because I did have the right amount of 5s, but I should have one because I was going to put one $5 bill in the phone envelope, but I don't know. So I'll have to catch that when I'm editing this video. It's just $5, so I'm not super worried about it, but I just noticed I was short $5, which, like I said, is fine. We'll figure it out. But that is it for today's cash stuffing, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Have a great week, you guys.